WKRG News 5 starts right now with breaking news.
Happy Thanksgiving, and as you're spending time with your family, thank you for also spending some time with us. I'm Cherish Lombard. Now, sadly, we do begin this holiday evening with tragedy. First, a man is in critical condition after being shot multiple times off MLK Jr. Boulevard in Mobile. Brianna Hollis is there now. Brianna, do officers have a suspect in custody?
Cherish, they do. They told us that someone is detained at this moment, so they don't believe the public's in danger. And that actually happened within an hour after the shooting was reported over here. Now, they are clearing up the scene right now at the Pecan Grove Apartments. We just have this one fire truck over here right now. But let's take a look at some of the video of when officers were over here. Pretty heavy crime scene at the Pecan Grove Apartments tonight as police were investigating that shooting. Mobile Fire Rescue confirms with us that the victim was shot multiple times, and there were multiple evidence markers on the ground. We counted at least 8 of them, indicating that they were probably shot at least 8 times over here. And that victim at last check was in critical condition, very serious injury, something of course very sad on this Thanksgiving. But again, police did tell us that somebody is detained right now, so they don't believe the public is in danger. You guys can stick with us on air and online for any updates on this story. Reporting live at the Pecan Grove Apartments on Martin Luther King Boulevard, Brianna Hollis, WKRG News 5.
Okay, thank you, Brianna. State troopers confirmed 2 people were killed tonight in a crash on I-65 southbound near Bay Minette. We got several calls and emails from people sitting in traffic as officers cleared the scene. Traffic is moving again, and as soon as we get any other information, we will get it right to you on WKRG.com. Another deadly crash tonight, this one in Escambia County. At this point, Florida State troopers are only saying it happened around 7:15 at Bowman Avenue and West 9 Mile Road in Pensacola. That area is now back open. Police are still looking for 2 suspects in 2 separate deadly Thanksgiving week shootings in Mobile. We now know both victims' names. 21-year-old Andre Gable was shot yesterday at the University Oaks Shopping Plaza on University Boulevard. He died at an area hospital. The victim of the second shooting, 39-year-old Ricardo Parker, died on scene yesterday on Union Avenue near Spring Hill Avenue. News 5's Brianna Hollis talked with his family members this afternoon, who say this definitely is not the Thanksgiving they planned or hoped for.
Now Thanksgiving is always going to be this memory. It's never going to go away.
A holiday with a piece of their heart missing.
I love you. Why? We weren't ready. You weren't ready.
Police say Parker was shot multiple times yesterday on Union Avenue just off Spring Hill. Investigators haven't said what led up to the shooting, but Parker was dead when police got there. His family stood behind the crime scene tape.
I kept calling his phone when I was out there at the crime scene because I couldn't believe it. I had to see him.
I was in denial. It's like, that's not him.
Parker's family says they endearingly call him the fool.
Crazy. We had a lot of crazy moments, but it was never a dull moment.
His personality lit up the room. Everybody was glad when he came.
They want justice.
We just don't know what to make somebody do that to him.
But with the help of each other, they're finding a little bit of peace, at least for now.
That's just him.
Yeah.
That whole painting on the sky is just him.
Brianna Hollis reporting again. Officers are still searching for a suspect or suspects in that shooting, as well as the shooting at University and Cottage Hill Road. As soon as they give us any additional information, we'll get that right to you on WKRG.com. Escambia County Sheriff's deputies are looking into a shooting on N Loop Road and South Blue Angel Parkway in Pensacola. They say a man showed up at a Baldwin County hospital with a gunshot wound to his groin last night. At first, he reportedly told officers he was shot after his girlfriend caught him cheating. He later changed his story, saying a coworker is responsible. The injury is not life-threatening, and deputies say no one is in custody because the victim is not cooperating with them. Baldwin County Sheriff's deputies say a man in the Little River community in North Baldwin County shot his wife on Thanksgiving. Roger Boone is facing several charges, including attempted murder, kidnapping, first degree, and shooting into an occupied vehicle. Boone was allegedly driving behind his wife when he rammed her truck off Ralph Gant Road, then shot her in her stomach. Deputies say he then barricaded himself inside his mother's home. He later surrendered. Boone's wife was flown to USA Health University Hospital, where she was treated and released. We first told you about this story through the WKRG News 5 app. You can get the latest local and national news sent straight to your phone when you download the app, which is free for Apple and Android devices. Now a News 5 update. A woman wanted for preying upon older men for money in Mobile is in custody. Jennifer Ann Mizell is facing first-degree exploitation charges. Citronelle police say she was given medical attention when she was taken into custody. They did not elaborate why. They have not said how many victims she's accused of taking advantage of. You know, beautiful Thanksgiving. I saw a lot of families outside enjoying the weather and time together today. Ed, we're hoping the fantastic weather continues into the holiday weekend.
Yeah, really just a picture-perfect day all around. Seasonably cool temperatures to start. Nice afternoon as well. And tonight, it's exactly what you would expect in late November. Temperatures are now cooling down. Low 50s for a majority of the area, including Mobile, Evergreen, Jay. Low 60s for some of our coastal communities. And these temperatures will continue to fall a few more degrees before sunrise tomorrow. Cooler air off to the north. We're keeping our eyes on this because this will eventually head towards the Gulf Coast. It's going to take a couple of days for that to happen. In the short term nationwide, still another active weather situation for Minneapolis, Chicago, another big weather system out west. At this point, no significant travel delays across the U.S., but tomorrow, if you're flying out of Mobile, don't think you'll have any problems. A mixture of clouds and sun. You may have some issues in Houston and Dallas with more rain, maybe some thunderstorms for them. Atlanta and Charlotte, beautiful weather for tomorrow, so no delays for those major thoroughfares. Warming trend on the way, chance of strong storms into Sunday, and some chilly temperatures next week. We will cover it all in your forecast in just a few minutes.
The turkey's traveling out of here. Thanks, Ed. The Waterfront Rescue Mission's annual Thanksgiving lunch was held today for people who don't have anywhere else to go for a warm meal. News 5's Bryant Clerkley is taking us there to meet some of those who are very thankful for the mission and volunteers.
I'm homeless, and I wouldn't be eating right now if the waterfront wasn't doing what it's doing. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, truly grateful.
I'm here inside the kitchen at Waterfront Rescue Mission, where officials say that volunteers are preparing over 1,000 meals for people in the community.
We'll have about 250 homeless and hopeless, often individuals in the building, as well as those who might just be lonely or hungry. Today we'll spend it with us, and then we send out about 350 meals as well to those who can't join us.
Ishi says this is the 70th anniversary of Waterfront Rescue Mission's Thanksgiving meal. She says they prepared over 100 turkeys for the day with all the sides to go with them. The guests were served the food by volunteers. Chisholm says he's been homeless for about 6 months, and this meal means the world to him.
It's difficult. It's difficult. It's a whole different world from what most people understand for the holidays. So it's lonely sometimes.
In Pensacola, I'm Bryant Clerkley, WKRG News 5.
A lot of people there. The Black Friday rush has begun. You are taking a live look at Cordova Mall with a full parking lot. While you're out shopping, we hope you'll pick up some toys. We'll tell you why next on News 5 at 10. You're also going to meet this month's Smiles Behind the Shield Award winner and hear about the unexpected encounter he had after he helped save one woman's life.
We are the Mobile Police Department. Wishing you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
This Christmas season, when you hear the red kettlebells ringing, please give whatever you can.
Every penny gives hope to those less fortunate.
Let's help those unable to help themselves and make sure everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I want you to break the habit of thinking you're not good enough. I am committed to causing a breakthrough with you. I believe in you. Thank you so much. You deserve to be happy.
Weekdays at 11 on the Gulf Coast CW. We have the lowest prices for new Rams and new Jeeps on the Gulf Coast. Visit us today at hillkelly.dodge.com.
That looks familiar.
She's still my baby.
Hey, guys. Oh, there he is. Look who's here. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. How's college, man?
Hey, Mom. Need help?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So you got graduated today. So great having you all here. We have a lot to be thankful for.
you here. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay, be safe. Hey, Mom.
You're back.
Yeah. Change of plans. I've been looking forward to this all day.
Me too.
Happy Thanksgiving from Publix.
America once made a promise to middle-class kids. Kids like Mike Bloomberg. Work hard and you can make good. But Mike knew it was also important to do good. He built a company from scratch, creating 20,000 jobs with quality health care and paid leave. In the shadow of 9/11, Mike is elected mayor of a shaken city. He rebuilds, creating 400,000 new jobs to help the struggling middle class, improving care and safety for seniors, and raising teacher pay and graduation rates. After being mayor, Mike takes on new challenges, helping cities across the nation deliver for the middle class, providing scholarships for college, driving innovations in job training, helping pass gun safety laws, and supporting efforts to combat climate change. Now Mike is running for president to beat Trump and have the wealthy pay their fair share to build an economy that works for everyone. Mike Bloomberg for president.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
No. No. No.
How come I'm always walking backwards?
Because you got young legs.
Only one thing's more exciting than getting a Lexus. Giving one.
This is unbelievable. It really is.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Get 1.9% financing on the 2020 GX460.
Experience amazing to your Lexus dealer.
Dean McCrary Kia, home of the warranty forever, under the giant American flag.
You're watching WKRG News 5, local coverage you can count on, with Roseanne Haven, Peter Albrecht, Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth, and Randy Patrick Sports. This is WKRG News 5 at 10 o'clock.
Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you so much for spending time with us tonight. Each month, News 5 is proud to honor a first responder with the Smiles Behind the Shield Award. This month, we honored Captain Mac Weaver, a 19-year veteran of the Mobile Fire Rescue Department. Throughout his career, he has given back to the community, and one Mobile family wanted to thank him in person. As News 5's Debbie Williams shows us, timing is everything when it comes to saving lives.
Time. We want it to speed up or slow down and usually want more of it. On a spring day last April, Susie Pappas thought her time was running out.
I was just going to do some yard work and bring things. I was bringing bags of leaves out to the front.
That's the last thing she remembers.
I was in the front yard and had a cardiac arrest.
I saw her feet lying down in the grass, and my dad was there with her, and immediately knew something was wrong.
911 dispatches medics in a truck. Captain Mac Weaver arrives in minutes.
It felt like an absolute eternity.
Cardiac arrest, the heart has stopped. You're dead.
Within a span of 15 minutes, found her in the yard, gave her CPR, and thought maybe I'd never see her again. And next thing I know, I'm at the emergency room.
After months of recovery, she enrolls in a Citizens Academy at the fire department. And after a CPR class one night, she had a few questions for the teacher that just happened to be Mac Weaver.
And then he said, wait a minute, where do you live? And was your son doing CPR? And he said, I was one of the responders.
It was an emotional and welcomed reunion.
Of course, you never think that you'll ever meet who saved your life.
A lot of us can't tell you why. We enjoy what we do. There's the adrenaline, there's the big trucks, there's driving fast and making a lot of noise and helping people.
He certainly did that at the hospital for the Pappas family.
For him to come over and comfort us like that when he could tell that we were in pretty bad shape just meant a lot.
Timing is rarely perfect, but in this case, it couldn't have been better. Thank you, Captain Mac Weaver, for a job well done. This month's Smiles Behind the Shield honoree. In Mobile, Debbie Williams, WKRG News 5.
All right, it is that time of year when you just really want to give back. Our magical Christmas toy drive is going on, so if you're going out, you're shopping for Black Friday, maybe pick up A potato head. Remember the Mr. Potato Head was around when we were kids? These things are never ending. I love that.
Ageless gift, no doubt about that. And of course, Avengers, the big thing right now. And of course, the kids are going to get some Avengers dolls. I got Iron Man here.
Oh, love Iron Man, my favorite.
Yeah, and one thing I always wanted when I was a kid was one of these bad boys, a Razor scooter. They were so cool when they came out.
You never got one?
I never did.
Oh, but some little boy or little girl is going to get one of these. We're hoping that you can help us by donating a toy to make sure that every child along the Gulf Coast wakes up Christmas morning with toys under the Christmas tree. Now, you can drop them off here, 555 Broadcast Drive. We would love to meet you when you drop them off. And there are also several locations around the area where you can drop toys off as well.
Baldwin EMC, Cumulus Mobile, Greer's, Gulf Coast Explorium helping us out, along with Lanyap Home Store, Lamar Outdoors, Mobile Mitsubishi, Penn Air Federal Credit Union, the good folks at Rich's Car Wash, Wind Creek Casino and Hotel, or you can drop off your donation at Zaxby's.
Anything you can donate, from Avengers to potato heads to bikes to little stuffed penguins, you have until December 15th to do it here or in Pensacola.
Hey guys, you know, stuffed animals, always a big hit on Christmas morning, and this little guy is going to make someone very happy on Christmas morning because it's come in as a donated toy to the Pensacola Toy Vault, and Santa Claus is going to make sure that it gets to just the right child on Christmas morning. You can help children in need in Northwest Florida. It's so easy. Just pick up a new toy and take it unwrapped to one of our sponsored drop-off locations. In Northwest Florida, those locations are Greer's, Lamar Outdoor, Penn Air Federal Credit Union, Rich's Car Wash, and any Zaxby's location. It can be a stuffed animal like this, or it might be a baby doll or a tractor or a truck. Any toy that you think a child would smile when they open on Christmas morning is exactly the right toy to buy. We don't have a lot of time left, and there are a lot of children in need, but we know you're going to help us out. You always do, and we love and appreciate you for it. In the Pensacola Toy Vault, I'm Drexel Gilbert, WKRG News 5.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with your first alert storm team forecast.
Well, we hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving Day. The sunrise was absolutely gorgeous. We got this picture out of Gulf Shores from Dana Lloyd. Just a couple of high clouds there on the horizon. Keep sending me your weather photos from all around the Gulf Coast. You'll find me on Facebook, WKRG Ed Bloodsworth, Twitter and Instagram as well, at WKRG Ed. Tonight, a few folks out and about. I think a lot of folks are already at the shops tonight. That's the live look in from Daphne Infirmary East under a mostly clear sky. Unity Fiber Camera Pensacola showing a temperature of 62. The breezes today have been very light and out of the north and northeast. Tomorrow looks like the dry weather sticks around, so no chance you'll need that Green and Phillips umbrella. In fact, we'll start off in the low 50s at 7 a.m. tomorrow. As we head towards that noon hour, we'll get you to around 68. We'll keep that rain chance at 0 across the board. By 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, temperature should crack into the low 70s. Nice and pleasant tomorrow evening with a few extra clouds. Tonight, no rain out there, just some false returns popping up here and there. There is some rain if you head far enough to the north into Tennessee. Some clouds across central portions of Mississippi and Alabama. A few of those may sneak into our northern counties for tomorrow. Right now, low 50s for just about everyone. It's 51 at Evergreen, 53 at Mobile. Leakesville, Mississippi is at 50. Calvert's at 52. And Pensacola checking in at 60 degrees tonight. Temperatures tomorrow morning will range from the middle 40s to the north to around upper 40s for Mobile, Fairhope over towards Jay and Crestview, low 50s to right around on the coast, and temperatures again climbing a few more degrees compared to what we had today. A lot of locations will top off in the 70s. High clouds moving in tomorrow, but even more cloud cover late Saturday. Now our next cold front drives in Saturday night and into Sunday morning. With this front, there will be a small window where we could see 1 or 2 strong to severe thunderstorms, maybe some high wind gusts or a brief tornado possible. Behind that cold front, some chilly air will be moving in time for early next week. For your Saturday, best chance of severe weather will be well off to our west, where you see that area of yellow for central Mississippi. But for our neck of the woods, a marginal chance, mainly for areas to the west of 65. But I do anticipate this area to be shifted farther east as we start to fine-tune that forecast over the next couple of days. So for tomorrow, 72 degrees, 77 on Saturday. We'll introduce a small rain chance late, higher rain chance early Sunday. And then as we head towards next week, cooler air, high temperatures in the 50s.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ed. Randy Patrick is here because we have a huge weekend in sports. You're going to tell us about it. But how was your Thanksgiving?
It was awesome. Lots of turkey and dressing, of course, and lots of family members. And, of course, there's always some people missing around Thanksgiving, and military people especially.
That's right. So before we go into sports, we want to say thank you so much to all of our first responders and members of the military who are spending Thanksgiving away from their families in order to keep ours safe. You are all amazing.
Hey, Petty Officer 2nd Class Tyman Daly from Bay Minette, Alabama. Currently serving in Camp Lemonnier, Djibouti, Africa. I want to wish my family and friends back home happy holidays. I love and miss you all.
All right, way to go. UMS Wright football players on the field on this Thanksgiving, getting ready for a big semifinal game tomorrow night. A high school playoff preview is next in sports.